Hey everyone, it's Mark, the reference librarian from Rogers Memorial Library, and I'm here today just kind of explain a little bit about what that is. What is a reference librarian? Because the definition and the feelings around it may have changed. I would say probably have changed a lot over the years. Now, reference means an act of referring, that is, act of directing someone to something or someone. Now, traditionally, this could mean referring you to a particular book or a source of information. You know, growing up for me, reference had all the dictionary and the encyclopedias. It was the place to go for questions like, what's the capital of Idaho? Or what do polar bears eat? By the way, the answers are Boise and other sea life like seals and fish. Now, nowadays, a lot of that can be looked up fairly quickly online. You know, a lot of stuff that we may look up in the dictionary and encyclopedias, it's on the internet. And if you don't have access to a computer, well, you can definitely come to the library and use one of ours. Now, people are still welcome to ask those questions, but we can also handle more complicated ones, such as, where can I get a passport? Or what can I do legally if my landlord won't fix my sink? You know how many of you use those automated menus and phone calls, and they say, for all other calls, please press 8. Okay, well, reference, we're the ones that take those questions that don't fit anywhere else. We're the ones you would press for all those other calls. We can also think of a reference librarian a bit like a family practice doctor of information. If we don't know the answer, we'll refer you to a specialist. Now, for example, going back a bit to that landlord question I just asked, I cannot advise on law, but I can point to a list of New Hampshire tenant rights and provide some legal organizations and resources for you to check out. If we don't know the answer, I mean, we're always thinking, to who or what can we refer you to? Now, in addition to being a place of questions, reference is also a place of service. I am a notary of the public, so we do notarizing at the library. We also lend out technology items. We can also handle basic technology questions. I've helped a lot of people get started on tablets and smartphones through the settings or getting them set up to read ebooks or watch movies on them. And reference also manages the library's many museum memberships, and I also am a presence online in social media. We actually do have a chat function on our website where you can type in questions, and I'm one of those people that keeps an eye out for those questions to give you proper service. Prominent author Neil Gaiman once said, Google can bring you back 100,000 answers. A librarian can bring you back the right one. So one of our skills is to help you sort out information which may not be good. We can help you decide what to look for misinformation. Maybe if you're worried about a scam or something, we can kind of go over which websites may have credibility or a good reputation as opposed to ones that don't. And of course, we are people with their own experiences too. For example, if you're interested in learning a foreign language, I can tell you about what worked for me and what it was like living in a foreign country. I lived in Japan for a year teaching English, and I've also studied some Spanish as well. Now, as Mr. Rogers would say, a reference librarian is a person in your neighborhood. We're here to help, so don't hesitate to ask us a question. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the library.